What's going on, guys? My name is Jake and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are here for part 6 and 7 of my F1 2015 Vettel career mode. So it's double header today, and that is Monaco and Canada, because Monaco wasn't very long, and also because I wasn't enjoying the game at Monaco time, and then I just decided to go on to Canada straight after. But nevertheless, now getting on with the race, you can see that we are actually ahead of Rosberg, but he's actually on the left, and I think that was our fault. But we go out of the race and you can see Rosberg spins. But I think that's our fault, but nevertheless we're out of the race anyway, and you can see that the replay now, it didn't actually affect Rosberg, because I can tell you now that he actually won the race anyway, so it didn't affect him that much. But nevertheless, you can see there, that happened, and yeah, so I'm not sure whether that was my fault or Rosberg's. I'm not entirely sure. I think it might have been my fault, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, the results are going to come up in a second, and I actually goes and here they are. Rosberg wins the race from Hamilton, so Mercedes won 2, and my teammate Kim Raikkonen in 3rd. Bottas and Massa, Maldonado, Ricciardo, Grosjean, Kvyat and Verstappen running out all the points positions. And I actually look at the race director to see if Rosberg got a penalty or not, because I mean he took me out of the race really. I don't know if it was his fault or not. I think he should have backed up. But yeah, in the championship we're still in 6th, and Ferrari are 20 points off Williams, and Williams are 74 points off Mercedes in the championship. But yeah, that's it for Monaco actually, so I will see you in less than a minute actually when we go on to Canada. So here we are on the grid in Canada, and for some reason we can choose our starting tyre, but we're not going to change it from the options anyway. But just one quick thing, we've got our 3rd pole position in a row, which is pretty surprising, especially at Canada. I expect the Mercedes to be dominant around here, but nevertheless we get a fairly decent start. And if you heard that there, that was actually Bottas and, no, not Bottas, Massa and Raikkonen spinning. But Hamilton started in 5th and Rosberg started in 7th, and Hamilton's already up into 3rd. And so we get a slight corner cut, but we're chasing down Valtteri Bottas, and we decide to go for a move up inside here, and we actually get the move done, I believe. And yes, we have. So that's us up into the lead of the race, and just want to say I actually found the last 3 races quite easy. Spain was easy, Monaco I found easy in qualifying. Well, Monaco I found easy when I had my setup on, because it actually stuck the standard setup on for some reason for the race. And this race I found easy as well. So I'm thinking about upping the difficulty back up to legend. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll just wait and see. I think I'll be on expert for maybe the next few races, but we'll wait and see. Nevertheless, Hamilton actually gets a run on us down here, and so does Rosberg, but we're coming into the pits, and so is Hamilton actually. But just to let you know, we did actually have a bit of front wing damage on the right hand side, which I didn't understand, because that happened during lap 1, but I didn't hit a wall or anybody on lap 1, so I have no clue how that occurred. But obviously it did, and now we are coming out of the pits, and it looks like we were joining in 7th place, 6th maybe, no, but no, Maldonado is there. We actually get very, very close, but he doesn't pass us. So, well, he does get past us. So, we're actually in 7th. And now later on lap 9, there's cars in the pits, but we have the DRS on Pastor Maldonado in the Lotus, and we just got the inside, but he's pitting anyway, as we actually kind of mess up our braking a bit there. But nevertheless, we are now in 6th, and now everyone is in the pits, everyone is ahead of us, and it looks like we're going to regain the lead. But it turns out actually Rosberg is right there, and he's actually in the lead at the moment. But because we're going around the corner, we have the shorter line, and we have already done a lap on these tyres, and so that's how we're up into P1 once again. And yeah, so we're up into the lead of the race once again. And we actually end up pulling out a gap of, I think it was 11 seconds, and that's actually over Hamilton, because Rosberg dropped back, and you can see it's got quite dark, and it actually did start spitting with rain there. But nevertheless, we've won the Canadian Grand Prix, our 2nd race win of the season, and that's actually how many wins Ferrari targeted this year, and they've actually got 3 in real life. But nevertheless, you can see Grosjean actually gets a podium, and it's good to see the podium celebration for a 2nd time in this game with us on the top step again. But yeah, it's ending up being quite an interesting championship, which is very, very exciting. It's going to be, I think, it's very exciting. It's definitely hotting up over the course of the season. Definitely hotting up. But now onto the race results. You can see Sebastian Vettel, I was about to say, well, which is us. We win the race from Lewis Hamilton in 2nd. Grosjean rounds out the podium position in 3rd, and Nazar didn't finish. But now I can read out the top 10 properly once we go back up. So I won the race from Lewis Hamilton in 2nd, Grosjean in 3rd, rounding out the podium positions, and Bottas in 4th, Rosberg 5th, Daniel Ricciardo in 6th. My teammate Kimi Raikkonen finishes in 7th. Carlos Sainz in 8th, Felipe Massa in 9th, and amazingly Jenson Button in a McLaren Honda getting 10th place at Canada. So that's definitely not realistic. One reason it's Canada and it's a McLaren Honda. That's pretty much the only reason actually. But we're in 5th in the championship now, 73 points off Nico Rosberg, and Rosberg is actually more than the win ahead of Lewis Hamilton in the championship at the moment. And we are actually not that far off, so we can still win the championship if we keep putting performances like this. But now on the constructors, Ferrari, we're in 3rd, 3 points off Williams, who are 88 points off Mercedes, and we are 91 points off Mercedes. But if you did enjoy this video guys, please give it a big like, comment down below what you thought, subscribe if you are new for weekly F1 content. You can follow me on Twitter at F1AirPetrol. As always, there's links to that down in the description, and if you want to get partnered with Freedom, then also look down in the description for that, and I'll see you next time.